Shout out to LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Salute the LTTV in the building, man.
Shout out to brother LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Nobody's LT, and I'm certainly not implying that.
Shout out to LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Salute the LTTV in the building, man.
Shout out to brother LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Nobody's LT, and I'm certainly not implying that.
LT cooking your ass.
LTTV, whatever his channel name is called. I'm sorry for being the dusty. How about that?
If y'all want to keep up with the news and just shit be going on, subscribe to LTTV. That nigga know everything about everything. I ain't gonna lie.
While the photo was shown, Corey Holcomb made disparaging and highly offensive statements about plaintiff and her father. And her mother, he did.
But as far as the content goes, I don't think about it because I don't care. Like, I don't care what people say about me.
Leslie Daniels, who is the daughter as an individual, and Sharita Daniels, the wife, also in individuals as plaintiffs.
Rita don't give a fuck about what's going on the internet. Rita don't even look at the internet unless I tell her, hey, listen, I'm about to be on the internet doing this particular thing.
You know, I have collabed with Corey. Corey Holcomb, listen, I feel bad for the brother, man. You know his situation. Damn near 60 years old, gotta, rap about sucking dick, but I blocked it out. I know she 18, just out of respect. Corey, I'll be honest with you, Corey don't be knowing a lot of shit. Y'all saw what he said about Flacco. He's 60 years old. Like, what does he know? His damn attorney don't know shit either. Did y'all see the shit that his attorney was saying about me? None of them know nothing. They don't know shit.
Is it affected Anton's daughter, or is that just cap?
No, it didn't affect her. I mean, she.
Yeah, LTTV, Blunt Talk with LT, back at it with another video. All right, let's get into this. All right, so this case is clearly bullshit. I ain't even gonna hold y'all today, chat. I have a headache. I'm getting right into it. We sparing the jokes. We getting right into the facts. This is some fuckery. Clearly, this nigga's just clout chasing, trying to keep his name in the algorithm after the Corey Holcomb incident. Now that Tasha K's releasing the videos of the interview with Anton, the interview with Mika, they didn't do the numbers that they would have done if she dropped it 3 months ago, but it is what it is. Now, his wife and his daughter are listed in the suit as suing Corey Holcomb. Clearly, Anton's behind this. He has his fingers all over this. Pause. His family already outed that his daughter don't give a fuck. Sharita herself went on air on Tasha K saying she don't give a fuck. It got her here. The scandals and the fuckery. So it's like, what are y'all doing out here? I'm looking at this and I'm like, what are y'all doing? Corey Holcomb has yet to receive this actual lawsuit. I'm like, is this actually a lawsuit? It's ridiculous. Let's get into this part right here. Hold up, chat. Let me just pull up the fucking file real quick.
Don't you feel like he's talented enough to leave the perceptions of content trolling alone?
Clearly he's not. Clearly he's not. Clearly he spent too many years dusting it up on YouTube, so he had to chase all sorts of controversy. Then he wants to play the victim when he finds himself in said controversy. He's the one that coined the phrase Victim Olympics, and now he's running them. The very same guy that called Corey Holcomb a snitch is now serving papers.
But look where it got him. We're here with you because of it.
Nasty work.
Don't you feel like he's talented enough to leave the perceptions of content trolling alone?
But look where it got him. We're here with you because of it.
True. True. Because I wouldn't have called you unless it was, you know.
So why would we stop?
Now, that is the result of the Corey Holcomb incident. Him going on Corey Holcomb saying, explain the bitch. Now everyone talking about Anton's side chick. Oh, she wouldn't have called you if it wasn't there. His wife's talking about, yeah, she doesn't care about the things that are spoken about her. Look where it got her. It got her here. So you're getting elevation on various platforms. You're getting Tasha K interviews, Sharita Daniels, private citizen. Meanwhile, she's always on public platforms being a public figure like the rest of us. Who remembers the interview with Six the Goddess where she was on air? Kwame Brown pulled that up. He was reviewing that. So what are we talking about, bruh? Folks are so full of shit. So full of shit. They want to play the victim conveniently after antagonizing folks, after trolling folks, after doing all sorts of fuck shit. Now you want a lawsuit. Now you want to present this lawsuit. Now it's your daughter and your wife. They're so distressed. They're so hurt. Please, man.
Absolutely. Don't know this.
From what I know, she don't know.
Is it affected Anton's daughter, or is that just cap?
No, it didn't affect her. I mean, from what I know, she don't know anything about it. You know, they try to keep her out of that or away from that kind of stuff. And he told me she's good.
Those who don't know this, Gino and Anton, older brother.
Anton's older brother saying the daughter is fine. She don't know nothing about this. What the hell are you talking about, nigga?
When you come from under...
Now, not here to defend Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb has his own PDF comments and shit that's going on. He's making all sorts of wild comments on his platform, talking shit, being unaccountable, saying everything is AI when he got caught in 4K. So Corey Holcomb is not getting any defense here. This is just me being an objective viewer of this and breaking this down. This is absolute horseshit. You can't use all these antagonistic acts to elevate yourself and then try to sue a nigga on the back end.
Underage daughter. Now what's up?
Underage daughter. His daughter's currently 18 years old. So when the lead attorney spoke about it, it was early April. The incident happened in January. So from the time that she was this underage child in January, she's now an 18-year-old adult in April. So, yeah, man.
He told me she's good.
Those who don't know this, Gino and Anton, older brother.
But see, when you come from an underage daughter, now what's up?
Are you handling that?
Absolutely, 100%.
And how is he handling it? Via lawsuit. But he sat up on his platform saying he would beat Corey's ass and Corey's a snitch, and now he's getting in front of a judge like, I've seen him do it.
Okay.
Crossing all T's, dotting all I's. Rita don't give a fuck about what's going on the internet. Rita don't even look at the internet unless I tell her, hey, listen, I'm about to be on the internet doing this particular thing.
Something. So now your wife is a casualty of war.
Yeah.
Now
I think that all content is good content.
Honestly, I don't even think about it because I don't follow that type of stuff. I do think that Mika is getting slandered, and I don't think that she deserves the slander that she's getting. But as far as the content goes, I don't think about it because I don't care. Like, I don't care what people say about me.
But
And I
perception.
don't care what people think about me because I know the truth and I know what happens in our marriage, in our relationship, and that's all that matters to me. Like what people say and think, I could care less.
Well, he not.
So what people say and think she could care less. I think she meant I couldn't care less, but nonetheless, that's what she says. So all this shit, all this controversy elevates her to a platform, and now it's emotional distress in the lawsuit. What are we doing out here?
Done yet. Trust me, he ain't done.
But still in all, if we had to put on them Anton shirts and go fuck Corey up tonight, you know what I'm saying? If that's something we had to do, you know what I'm saying? I'm with it. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta be, yeah.
I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? I'll stand 10 toes down for Famo Anton, you know what I'm saying? If that's what need to be done, you know.
So his brothers, down to whoop Corey Holcomb's ass. Anton calling Corey Holcomb all sorts of snitch. Meanwhile, he's filing a lawsuit talking about he will whoop his ass on it. What are we doing out here? You're the villain and the victim. You're playing both sides. This is insane. So when the judge looks at this and he sees all this antagonistic behavior, they look at Anton speaking about other folks' daughters or other folks' children. They bring up the case of tyranny, her children, Anton violating, talking all sorts of shit. They're going to speak about Anton antagonizing folks, calling them out of their name on all sorts of panels. They're gonna look at his digital footprint and watch what he did to Corey Holcomb, and then look at the t-shirt and the shit he's suing for. It's like, bro, what are we doing out here? You're in a YouTube beef and you're suing. This is how you're handling it. This nigga's a bitch, man.
You know what I'm saying? If the phone call was like, come on.
Let me ask you a question.
And the craziest shit, bro, is I'm surprised. You know, I grew up in the house with Anton. You know, I'm surprised he didn't say it again. Like, nigga, you suck dick. What is you gonna do?
Well, you gotta understand, he's not the Anton you grew up in the house with.
Right.
He's a totally different Anton now. He's professional. He's a millionaire.
Yeah.
If he would have got sued, they both thinking about getting the part. Something would have jumped off. They could sue each other. He ain't.
Yeah.
When we younger, of course, some stuff you're not gonna.
That's cowardice. Who goes to a place, antagonizes, trolls a motherfucker until you can try to get a lawsuit out of a nigga? Talking about, yeah, all content is good content. His wife's on air talking about she don't care about anything, and then there's a lawsuit? How is this gonna work for you in court, sir? Y'all gonna look real stupid talking out of both sides of your face. And you're gonna put your daughter up there, man? Come on, man.
Let slide. You
Right.
going off what you knew from back in the day.
Yeah.
That he's not that person no more.
Well, understand this.
And then really-
Corey gonna be a little, his man gonna be a little shook his next show here.
He was just here today.
He was just here today.
You know?
He's still
Was he?
here right
He
now.
here right now.
Dang.
That man, he ain't scared of shit. That man ain't scared of nothing. What does he got to be afraid of? He
Yeah.
fuck with, he got a whole Detroit
here's another
following
thing.
here. He got a
Let
lot
me
of
ask
friends
y'all
here
something.
too.
Watch, wait, let me say something. Hey, I got a question. Now, we all fuck with Anton, right? Yes. But
Right.
do the majority of Detroit? No. That's my point. The majority of, not the hood. Now, we all fuck with Anton, right? Yes. But
Right.
do the majority of Detroit? No. That's my point. The majority of, not the
you
hood
mean?
black
Do the
Detroit.
majority of Detroit
fuck with
fuck with
Anton.
Anton?
We
Why?
fuck with because he family.
Why? Well,
He's
okay, so
saying
hold on.
because
they say
What is the reason why? Because
Tell him.
I like a lot of the material. I don't.
family to him.
But,
We
here-
understand
but
and
here's the
accept.
thing. I don't watch. I can't say I go on his YouTube and watch everything he do. But I do catch clips on Instagram, and a lot of the stuff he say. I ain't gonna say I like everything he say.
Right.
But some
But
of the
he be
things-
on point
For
with
a lot
a
of the
lot of
shit he be saying, it be on point.
then why do
But
you
a
go
lot
back
of-
with?
But why
lot
do
of-
people say they don't like him?
Because what they said about him talking
Because
against the
his
black,
views.
he's a Republican.
Oh,
and
he a
most of his-
Republican?
yeah. And what he speak about against
He's a Trump supporter.
He speak against the black community. You
Oh,
know what
yeah,
you're saying?
yeah.
So
Yeah, he's speaking against he's speaking against his own community, and then he expects love from his community. This nigga's out of his damn mind.
that's why Corey made the reference of
He kissed
you be white people.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay. Wow.
Yeah, he said forget reparations
yeah.
and all that.
Oh, yeah.
So
wow.
people, a lot
Oh,
of black
shit
shit
now.
that's real, yeah.
Oh wow.
A lot-
I mean, you
Yeah.
will fuck with the black community mind by saying shit like
Yeah.
that.
The way Anton do his thing is the way he do it. Everybody is not gonna follow and like him. Same with Corey. You think just as many people who don't like Corey, it's a lot of people who love him. They accept him the way he is.
True story.
When you accept people for who they are, you cannot be shocked on their actions on when you come at them a certain way. That's why I'm saying.
This is why I'm saying Anton's a coward. Don't ever buy the fluff that he presents on the internet. He's gonna try to get you in a position where he can sue you. Coward ass fool, man.
But that nigga Corey did do the puppy.
Still on the phone, bro.
Hang up on
That nigga did do the puppy. He said he didn't hit that girl, and then the video came out. He hit that girl.
Yeah.
So
What was that other nigga's? Deshae Frost? He hit that woman on that yacht, and then he acted like Corey Holcomb. Oh, I just mushed her. And it's like, who said that? Every abuser ever uses the word mush whenever they slap a woman or hit a woman or punch a woman. They try to basically lessen the blow, make it seem like, downplay it basically, act like it's not physical abuse. Oh, I just mushed her. It's like, nigga, we just seen you slap the shit out of this woman. What is wrong with you?
But that's fair. That Corey just asked him a question. Corey just asked him why you don't defend black people and why you always defending like white people.
And it's a difference. It's a big difference in the response. And again, everybody know Anton is our family, right? They don't know. Well, y'all know. Gene is his brother, biological brother, not no step, none of that, right? We love Anton. This is why I'm thrown away. I feel like Anton was wrong from the beginning because he never should have linked up with this guy.
Yeah. If they was going,
that's not.
But we don't know what they linked for, though.
Right, and
he linked for the controversy. He linked for whatever the hell happened. He knew this was gonna blow up into something. He didn't know that it was gonna go so negatively, and all these folks were gonna cook the shit out of him. But he did it for the clout, like he did Tasha K for the clout.
The thing of it is, I don't care, because for one, check this out. I asked Anton to come on our show. We your family. I don't want to have you come on the show to talk about this, but why take this for me to ask you to come on our show?
Yo, folks gotta stop saying that. That lady had a messed up reputation. That doesn't mean anything. That means nothing. Did she hit the man before he hit her or not? Folks, that's the same type of shit they use for George Floyd. Oh, he was on fentanyl. He died of fentanyl. It wasn't a knee on the neck for the like, come on, man. Trying to absolve the officer of any accountability. Folks got to stop doing that. She could have been a piece of dog shit. Who the fuck cares? What does that have to do with this nigga hitting her? He's still a woman abuser. It's not like she hit him first. He's talking about, oh, she stabbed her husband. Did she stab Corey? Was she trying to? Was she a violent threat at the moment? Nah, man. She was talking.
You want to come on our show, especially, but this was just
I agree with you on that now.
Now, Anton was stated that he don't go on podcasts.
That's a lot.
So this is why I'm trying to say,
Anton,
how is it out of all the
Anton to his own family lied through his teeth talking about he doesn't go on podcasts. This nigga did an entire media tour after the Corey Holcomb incident. He goes on podcasts religiously. And whoever's singing his tune, he's going over there dropping the money, and he won't go on his family's podcast.
times you decide to go on one, you go on one with this type of. We don't have.
I'm watching, of course, the same night that you was on the show. I was awoken by someone that said, "Oh my God, did you see what's going on?" And I was like, "Oh, getting up out of the bed to do a live stream and watch all that."
Anton doesn't do podcasts. What is this? We're seeing him right now in 4K.
I've seen him do it. So I'm watching and everything, and I'm just like, all right, I see this is crazy, blah, blah, blah. We talking about it. I had seen a few weeks beforehand. I was like, oh, Anton sent $500. I was like, yeah, look at all these people. So all these people gonna be like, ooh, who's that with the 500? With the 500?
Well, let me be clear. Anytime I go on a content creators platform and anytime I send money, and you can go and look at all of them, I always send $500 just because I support content creators.
So this nigga supports content creators, sends $500 to all these folks, but wouldn't give a smidgen of clout to his own family. Wouldn't give them the time of day, wouldn't do a collab. What are we doing out here, nigga? Pathetic.
Okay.
That's not new.
But what we say, that's his brother.
But the thing is,
I agree with you what you're saying.
Yeah, because it's if you popular, then he's moving with the popular.
Yeah.
With the popular
which
crowd,
is wrong.
To where it is wrong.
It's wrong. Yeah.
But I mean, at the same time, you can't not
how a person moves.
You can't.
You can't knock how a person want to move. If he looking down on us and feeling like we're not big enough, our platform is not big.
Even though his brother's on the show.
Even if his brother, our platform is not big enough yet to where he could come on our show because he feel like we beneath him. He feel like we beneath
whatever the case
may be. You know what I'm saying?
That's not what the case is. He does small content creators channels all the time. It's about who he can big dog, make their audience look at him like he's that big nigga, so they can fucking their small audience will go over to him, clamor over him, make him look like he's the big homie to them, because they're gonna start meat hugging because he has 1 million subscribers. They're the small channel. They're getting a collab. So that's what he does. He likes to puppeteer these small channels. He's not looking out for people that know the real him, that can get on mic and tell real stories and expose it. He doesn't want that. He wants this facade. And then he keeps trying to tell his folks, oh yeah, his mentor was telling him X, Y, and Z. So he can sell this mentorship to other folks like he still has a mentor. This millionaire, the big homie, has a mentor. Like, make it make sense. Get the fuck out of here. The finesse is so pathetic. I don't know how people don't see it.
If he feel like that, then you can't really get mad because honestly, I kind of move the same way with shit.
We got 2 black men going at it again, which that's overall, that's all that matters. That's what I don't like.
That's what I'm talking about. Somebody there, what up, though, Dirt Dog? Talk to me.
What up, though? This is Dre.
Little bro, your brother. This is his other brother.
Nah, this the other brother.
This the brother who would have fought.
No. If Andre would have been similar.
Nah, once again, this is not a valid argument. Not a valid argument. You can't say verbal abuse when a woman is berating Corey Holcomb and Corey Holcomb is getting berated by Anton Daniels on his own show, telling him he sucks dick of the black community and he didn't swing on Anton Daniels, but he's slapping a woman. It's not valid, man. It's not valid whatsoever.
But Corey, listen, I'm gonna tell you. Dre don't even gotta tell you. But why go on a podcast? Period. If you think like if y'all not a match for each other, like you know what I'm saying? If
get your numbers up.
See, like that for me, that part don't make sense. I would have never even went on that show.
Welcome to the industry, sir. Welcome to the industry. And why is this shit so fuzzy? This is not their quality. I think this was my recording.
You know what I'm saying? Because
me either. I wouldn't have went on that show, but
because I mean, feel like it's not working. For me, it's not working.
But Dre, let me ask you something. Is it seriously?
And it's not a crime to go on a show or debate with somebody or have a conversation with somebody that you don't agree with. That makes for good content, and plus, you don't want to be stuck in an echo chamber. Doing a collab or having conversations with people that you agree with kind of leads to nothing. You're pretty much having a conversation with yourself. They're just agreeing. Everything's yes. You're agreeing with everything they're saying. Sometimes that makes for better content.
Is it affected Anton's daughter, or is that just cap?
No, it didn't affect her. I mean, from what I know, she don't know anything about it.
This is his older brother. Lawsuit lost already, man. Get this nigga the fuck out of here. Not his brother, Anton. Get Anton the fuck out of here. What do you mean? Oh, so your brother has information. He says, yeah, no, she don't know nothing about it. She don't care. Your wife's caught on Tasha K saying, yeah, we don't care about this. This is for content. It got us here. Why is there a lawsuit for emotional distress and all sorts of other bullshit? Trying to get Corey hemmed up in some heavy litigation to distract him so you could take advantage of this content creation shit. Like, what are we doing out here?
You know, they try to keep her out of that or away from that kind of stuff. And he told me she's good for now. I mean, I don't know. From what I know, she don't know anything about it. You know, they try to keep her out of that or away from that kind of stuff. And he told me she's good for now. I mean, I don't know if anybody else has told her, but last time this was yesterday.
Well, we might
she
have
don't know
lawyers.
nothing about
Hold on, slow down. We might have lawyers involved here. That girl is traumatized. Fuck what y'all talking about. What are y'all talking about? What are y'all
right.
doing?
She is. She's traumatized.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
They don't know what the fuck he's talking about, and that's another thing. Listen.
Now she's traumatized.
I personally listen.
Yeah, don't listen to me.
He don't know what he's talking about. I talked to Anton personally. I talked to Anton personally, and that kid is fucking destroyed. She is hurt. Yeah. She is don't want to go to school. She want to drop out. He's fucked Anton's life up.
Not only that, I think also, I didn't want to say nothing.
50 million.
That's why Gene didn't come
Call
today.
Top Dog.
Because Gene hurt. He didn't want to come on the podcast.
I'm hurt too.
Gene hurt too.
the effect. Goddamn it.
Here's the thing. I told Gino to call Top Dog. So everything is good. Y'all owe me for this commercial. You know what I'm saying? Y'all owe us $20,000.
That's real talk.
Top Dog.
Top
Hey,
dog.
Drake. Hey, listen, man. We thank you for calling in, man. For those who don't know, this Gino and Anton, older brother. So we love you, nephew. Thanks for watching. Tell my cousin I say I appreciate for allowing you to watch our show.
All right.
Well, man, look at what your boy sent me. It's a lawsuit. Oh my God. It's a lawsuit. Who are the plaintiffs? It's the Daniels family. Oh my God. The Daniels family. Leslie Daniels, who is the daughter.
Now, there's a reason why I led with all the facts of them fucking up their entire case, because what do we got here? We got a lawsuit. It's the Daniels family. Like, bruh, are you serious? You niggas that just said on air that y'all don't give a fuck and y'all are farming content? You niggas?
As an individual. And Sharita Daniels, the wife, also in individuals as plaintiffs. Oh my God, we got a lawsuit. What are they claiming? Defamation. Oh my God.
Defamation? Defamation? What did the man say what did he say that was defamatory? I don't have the drop? What am I doing out here? I don't? Really? Did I put this here? I have to do an on-air update. This is unacceptable.
Knew it, didn't we? Shout out to House of Hypocrites. I was like, shit. You know, when Anton came out that day, the day after, I guess it must have been a Wednesday, he was talking about the pain, he was talking about the suffering that his daughter was going through, and everybody was like, ooh, this looked like some positioning.
Yeah. Convenient positioning. All the man said was get dude off the screen, and I needed that drop. It failed me. Oh, no, it's right here, nigga. What the fuck? It's right here. This is why you don't stream when you have a headache. Shit's blurry right now. Where my glasses at?
Get dude off the screen.
Oh, God.
Get dude off the screen, man.
To
Man,
get-
who the fuck is that, nigga? This motherfucker cat. I'm the captain now. Look at it. Hey, look.
And what did Corey Holcomb say about his wife? I don't even remember what he said about his wife. It wasn't even memorable. All I remember was explain the bitch and
Get dude off the screen.
that's all I remember. Those were the quotables.
Right? Sent me this lawsuit. I didn't know nothing about it. And this is what's surprising too, because apparently this was filed. Shit, when was this damn thing filed?
See, it was filed February 26, 2026. The lead attorney didn't know anything about it. Being Anton Daniels' friend, he didn't know about it. He was in the dark. House of Hypocrites dug this up. I don't know where the fuck this nigga found this from. This lawsuit wasn't even served to Corey Holcomb yet. Corey Holcomb's laughing this off, talking about this is some algorithm chasing bullshit. It wasn't even served. How the hell do we have it?
This was filed in February, guys. How did no one... I don't know how this came on House of Hypocrites radar.
See, he said it was filed in February, but it wasn't served to the... This is confusing, man. We gotta get a lawyer on the line here.
I didn't hear nothing about this. This was filed over a month ago. Shit, we're in April now, 2 months ago. Did any of y'all hear about this? I didn't know nothing about it. And it's in LA, state of California. That is where Corey Holcomb resides, of course.
Seriously, but Corey didn't, according to Corey, he didn't even get served for this. Well, I gotta listen to the show again. That show was kind of a snoozer, so I kind of zoned in and out. I'm pretty sure he said he was not served. And it's some algorithm bullshit. I'm gonna have to pull up the 5150.
And who is being sued? Corey Lamont, of course, Holcomb, and the 5150 show, a business organization, and John Doe's 1 through 25 inclusive. So he's leaving it open. He's saying, hey, man, hey. I might add some motherfuckers to this. Y'all keep talking. Now, big shout out to Darlene, big shout out to Craig. I'm not really sure they said anything, right? You know, we're going to get into it. But we saw who was, who was the main culprit. You know, I have collabed with Corey. Corey Holcomb, listen, I feel bad for the brother, man, you know.
No, you don't, nigga. Lead, stop it. This is disingenuous. The nigga was calling you lead in a nigga ass law. You said when you responded to him, you said it was very disrespectful rhetoric. You went in on his lawyer. You exposed his lawyer for being an absolute idiot. Come on, man. This is not a non-biased breakdown. You're a friend of Anton Daniels. You no longer fuck with Corey Holcomb. Come on, man.
You know his situation. Damn near 60 years old, gotta, rap about sucking dick, but.
Yeah, non-biased, you're cool with him, but he's 60 years old having to rap about sucking dick. Bro, what are we doing out here? What the hell is going on?
Other man, you know his situation. Damn near 60 years old, gotta, rap about sucking dick, but. Everybody laughing about his age and stuff. He is 60. A lot of people don't make. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it to 60. Truth be told. So, shit, man, you gotta do what you gotta do. But I went out.
Yeah, we gotta get these likes up, chat. Let's get these likes up. These likes are rather low for the viewers. Let's get these likes up, chat.
I went out to the 5150 show and collab, met D, met Craig. Went out to eat with Corey and Craig and maybe somebody else, I don't remember. They treated me real nice.
Yeah, so you went out to eat with dude. You invited him to to your show, but you thought he was backdooria the entire time. Yeah, he comes up with all sorts of names. What does he call Flacco? It's something zesty as hell.
Real nice, spectacularly. Put me up in a nice hotel, paid for my travel, everything. Consummate professional. Then you got Anton over here. I first met Anton when at the Kevin Samuels funeral. And then I collabed with him on multiple occasions. And he had come on my channel, I guess, before. That was the first time I met him in person. So guys, again, I don't have a dog in this fight. Anton has been mum after especially with the whole, somebody write Mika, man. If you want to talk about the biggest winner has to be O'Shea. The person that really got the short end of the stick, man. Shout out to that girl.
How does that happen? How are you that trash at this clout chasing internet shit where you've been clout chasing for 20 years? 20 motherfucking years. 20 years. The time comes up, the biggest controversy of your entire career, and you don't capitalize? You capitalize the least? O'Shea coming up?
I'm getting rich.
Mika, what happened? Trash.
Ain't nobody said nothing. Ain't nobody said nothing nice to about her, man. Shout out to Mika, man. She trying. And look at this. Defamation. What is Anton's family alleging? They alleging false light.
So defamation and false light for saying...
Get dude off the screen.
Oh, God.
Get dude off the screen, man. Who the fuck is that? This motherfucker cat.
So a comedian with a disclaimer... My bad. A comedian with a disclaimer at the beginning of his show. Did he always have that disclaimer? Was it prior to the Anton Daniels bullshit? Did he add that disclaimer after? Like, you can't hold us legally liable. This is comedy and blah, blah, blah. I don't remember seeing that disclaimer before, but I'm not really an active watcher, and I haven't watched since the PDF shit, so I don't know, man. Yo, did y'all see that Whack 100 is getting exposed for sending CP? Whack 100 sending that child corn to multiple folks, getting exposed. I'll get into that after. Fuck Whack 100, bitch ass nigga. See, I have to always find a man. Hold up, chat. I'll find a spot in the stream to speak about this, because this nigga got caught on Clubhouse sending CP. Man, let's get back into this.
Information of Leslie Daniels with respect to all that goddamn t-shirt. Why Corey called that girl an ape? The whole family. They were apes.
Did he call them apes, or did he pull out a t-shirt that kind of inferred that, but he never said their name, he never attributed to them. He had Anton in the middle saying, leave my family out of it, but none of their names were there. He said he sold out.
Gorillas in the mist. I mean, right. Apparently not. She was a kid at the time. We're gonna go through all of this, guys. We're gonna go through all of this. This is crazy. I ain't even wanna do this ninja stuff no more, man. I'm doing my body cam shit. All right, so we're gonna get in.
There's a lot of cuts here because he speaks about a lot of things unrelated, so I just cut out a lot of that shit and get into the case.
Into this. Dude, I was like, yo, what the hell? The Daniels family versus Corey Lamont. I was like, what the hell is going on? Look at all this. We're going to go through it all, guys. Let me go down. He even put a picture of the girl. I blocked it out. I know she 18, just out of respect. Got a picture of the damn t-shirt with the apes. Somebody write Planet.
Once again, leave my family out of this. Who is this guy? Is there a name attributed to this? Who is this little monkey girl? Is there a name attributed to this? Who is this ape woman? Is there a name attributed to this? Corey Holcomb has not ever said the daughter's name, has not said the wife's name. Anton is the one that comes to air. He's talking about their private citizens, his little daughter, blah, blah, blah. Why is her name known? Because you keep saying her name. You said her name on your channel multiple times. You said Rita's name. Rita's a household name now. Her name is Sharita. We know her as Rita because she's such a household name. She's been on air on his channel multiple times. She's a public figure. His daughter is a limited purpose public figure as being an athlete. He always brags about how she's an Olympic athlete. So it's like, bro, this guy, this is pathetic, man. If anything, they got to come up off of this. His daughter got put in a favorable light. He's talking about bad light. It got shown in an unfair light, wrong light. It's like, we know that she's an Olympic athlete with many medals and nobody's going to talk shit about your daughter because why would we do that?
The apes, don't write that shit. With the apes. Just a little girl. Are there any fathers in the house, man? Are there any fathers in the house? What if a 60-year-old man was talking about your daughter's an ape and this and that? Wouldn't that just kind of, ugh? I ain't got no kids. You talk about, I don't give a fuck, but oh, somebody talking about your little girl, especially if you're a father.
Now listen, we had B-Dub's dusty ass calling my woman every animal name in the book. I looked at B-Dub and I'm like,
we don't care.
Let me tell you.
If you don't get your dusty ass off my line, nigga, you wouldn't say that in my presence. You're on the internet. You're a dumbass troll. No one cares, nigga. The fuck? You paying for the giant. You paying for the box and you talking about what my wife looks like. It's like, nigga, who cares? Like, so it's like, nobody really gives a fuck. Emotionally distraught. It's like, bro, come on, man. Stop the cap, man.
You know, mothers and daughters, they always got this fighting shit, you know, conflict. But the fathers and the daughters, especially when the daughters are so young, you just a princess. Somebody's calling your princess a gorilla. That's not gonna. That's not gonna make you want.
Do you see your daughter as a gorilla? Do you see your wife as a gorilla? Is there some deep down insecurity that you agree with the sentiments that's espoused by Corey Holcomb? Is that why it's Is it like Papoose when he seen that picture that 50 posted of Clarissa Shields saying, you know, I don't want no beef, good job, champ? And then Papoose laughed at the picture, like, you see the picture that he posted? Implying that the picture was an ugly picture. Yo, Papoose, that's another nigga, man. That's another topic we gotta speak about, but let's get into this.
You know? When I saw this shirt, shout out to Little Rock, I was like, yo, the hell is going on? See what the hell we got going on up in here, man. Because this is insanity. All right, so we got the Daniels family, the daughter and the wife suing Corey Holcomb and the show, and he's leaving it open for 25 people if you want to add some names. Now, I'm saying he, but it's not
25 people. Is the staff even that large at that association or that organization? The fuck are we talking about? 25 people?
You will notice, and this is important.
And how the hell would 25 people be sued for false light defamation when it's literally just Corey on the mic? Yeah, you got D and Craig there, but Craig's occasionally saying a joke. Dee's not really saying anything. She's getting cut off by Corey. They didn't say anything negative about them. This is ridiculous, man.
That Anton Daniels he's not a party to this. We just, this the women folk. Anton's like, shit, man, I'm a man. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say about me.
What the hell was that?
What was that? Sir, what?
He's not a party to this. We just, this the women folk. Anton's like, shit, man, I'm a man. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say about me. I'm making $200,000 a month. And shit.
Counsel, you expect us to buy this bullshit? You really believe that his daughter and his wife acted independently in putting together this lawsuit? While you're reading this lawsuit, you're referring to Anton many times saying, well, he did this to make sure he did it. So you know, everybody knows. Like, why would... All right, man. Folks want to play with our intelligence because you're a lawyer? Come on, man.
Shit, man. He might got a point. If from all your income streams, you making $200,000 every 30 days, what you gonna call me, right?
Now, Anton Daniels also said that $200,000 comes out of his account every month. His overhead was $200,000. He said that on Fresh and Fit. I'm like, how the fuck is your overhead $200,000? That's coming out of your account. That's not, he didn't mention what was going in. He was talking about, he's making so much money. But if your overhead is that much, you have that many employees, your properties, whatever the hell when I look at Anton, I'm like, the way you speak about things is either you're lying through your teeth or you're not financially responsible or financially literate or any, like, it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense.
I've been called before. So, what's being alleged? What are the women folk? What are they saying? Defamation, and we're gonna get into this. False light, defamation of that damn shirt. Gorillas in the mist. Defamation of Sharita with respect to the shirt. Planet.
So I really don't remember anything spoken about Rita on that podcast. I don't think he ever said anything about Rita. Maybe he insulted her looks. I'm not sure. But defamation of Sharita Daniels with respect to the t-shirt images, her name is nowhere to be seen on that. Yo, this is pathetic, man. You guys are losing. Y'all are losing bad, especially with this statement as well. What are we, 1904? Especially pair that with this.
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay.
Crossing all T's, dotting all I's.
I know she ain't.
Wrong part. My bad, chat. I didn't stamp this right. Where's her confession? God damn it. Well, y'all heard it earlier unless y'all knew. Unless y'all came in late, y'all heard it already. Where the fuck I put the confession in there?
I know she 18, just out of respect.
It didn't affect her. I mean,
Where the confession at?
Is it affected Anton's daughter, or is that just Cap?
No, it didn't affect her. I mean,
Okay, so that was the daughter. Where was the wife's confession? Was that another video?
Well, the photo was shown.
No, I chopped that in another video. My stupid ass.
Absolutely, 100%.
No, I put that in another video. My bad. I'll play that after. We already heard that. Y'all can y'all can rewind and play that again. I'm not gonna find that again. I'm struggling it down right now.
Intentional affliction of emotional distress suffered by the daughter intentional infliction of emotional distress suffered by the wife.
That's pathetic.
And violation of California Civil Code, 33, 34, 30.
You know, have fun. Have fun. Lawyer, you're going to collect some money from Anton Daniels. The main point of this lawsuit, if this is a real lawsuit and it's actually been filed and served to Corey Holcomb, the main purpose of this lawsuit is to run Corey's money, run his pockets, to make him spend money to fight this off, because there's no case here. You have on air your wife saying she doesn't care about any of this stuff. She doesn't care about what's being said about her. It got her to Tasha K, so look where it got her. Look where it got us, celebrating it. You have your family, you're the uncle of the daughter saying, yeah, the daughter doesn't know anything about this, she doesn't care, blah, blah, blah. You have Anton saying all content is good content. You have Anton antagonizing Corey prior to the situation. He never uttered the names or anything. This is bad. What do you have here?
What, 33, 44. Okay, here we go. All right, y'all get ready. Comes now the daughter and the wife and file this complaint against Corey Holcomb and the 5150 show. The parties, who do we got? Leslie Daniels. She's an African American. Y'all be wearing out this whole tether shit. So can somebody tell me what a fucking tether is?
The worst part of my entire breakdown is I forgot the most significant part that would kill their case. As I was going through it and speaking it, the most important part slipped my mind and it hasn't reached back yet. And I'm like, yo, this is like, what's going on here?
People call it Anton. What is the goddamn tether? Am I a tether? I took my 23andMe when, y'all remember 23andMe when that shit came out? Anybody do that?
Let me tell you.
And I found out that I was 18% white. And that's not really a surprise because African Americans, we can look at each other. We can distinguish the Africans from the African Americans. Can we not? White folks, they're like, oh, y'all all look alike. Okay, but we can distinguish who's African American, who's African most of the time. Sometimes, you know, but just being part.
The most damning part of the case. Thank you for saying this because it refreshed my memory. When I was reacting to Lakeisha Keisha and Anton Daniels, where Anton Daniels doxed Lakeisha Keisha, and Lakeisha Keisha called his daughter and his wife ugly about 30 to 40 times. That video was in question by YouTube. YouTube was like, we ain't going for that. Just reacting to that video. Meanwhile, Corey Holcomb's video in question, which they're suing him for, is still active on YouTube and fully monetized. Now, it didn't get hit by YouTube for cyberbullying and harassment. YouTube takes that very serious. There's a number of videos that get dinged for cyberbullying and harassment. We've seen Saint the Sinner go in on the looks of Myron and Fresh for an hour and a half. Very zesty of him, by the way. Went in on their looks, judging men as another man, just aggressively judging their whatever, weird behavior. He got a strike for that. They took down the videos. YouTube seen that and they're like,
Delete the video, delete the video, delete the video, delete.
So if YouTube didn't determine that that was cyberbullying, harassment, or anything based on their policies, why in the fuck would a court, a jury, and a bunch of people reviewing all this shit be like, yeah, we got a case here. You antagonized him, you talk all the world of shit, you said everything is good, it's all content, your wife's a public all the factors that I listed before, and they're gonna be like, yeah, we're siding with Anton. Heavy judgment. Oh! Come on, man. Come on, man.
Why, even if you 1% white, make you a tether? I don't know.
We still having this tether talk?
Anybody done their 23andMe?
It's not about white in X, Y, and Z. It's about blacks that are not American born. They don't care about the percentage of white you got in you. They're not policing white folks talking about, oh, you're from the Netherlands, you're from Croatia, you're not supposed to be here. You're in America building off of black America. They don't do that to whites. It's strictly to other blacks. That's what it is. It's to Jamaicans like me, Guyanese like me.
They don't want to hear Jamaican. Don't want to hear Guyanese. They don't want to hear a black guy.
But the rule is you have to be in America. I ain't in America. I'm in Toronto. I'm in Canada. I know we're part of the league and everything. It's like we're not. We're not the 51st state. I ain't in your country. I ain't tethering to shit, nigga. I fuck with African Americans, FBAs, whatever the fuck you niggas want to call yourselves. I fuck with you.
Put their percentages. Smell the roses? Shit. What you? You got down 50-50. But me, I'm 18%. I don't know.
Yeah, Tether is a foreign black in America that talks shit or talks down on black Americans. That's why they call them tethers. I just call folks that talk shit down or talk down on other blacks coons. Global coons.
Anyway, Leslie Daniels is an African American. She was 17 years old and a senior in high school at all times mentioned in this complaint. Sharita Daniels, residing in Detroit, Michigan, also an African American. Oh, here we go. Okay, so Anton is mentioned in this. Guys, I have not read this, all right? So we're reading this shit together. I don't know nothing about what's going on. Leslie Daniels is the...
Wait, you didn't review the PDF before doing an entire live stream on it? What if it was fugazi fuck shit? What if it was bullshit? What if it wasn't really a lawsuit? What if he opened it, got to the second page? Man.
Daughter of Anton Daniels. Sharita is the wife. Based upon information and belief, Corey at all times is a resident of LA. All right. Corey produced and appeared on a weekly podcast known as the Corey Holcomb 5150 Show. The show consists of long, rambling. Oh, shit. Uh-oh.
I don't know why TLA is laughing right now. I cut out 80% of this video, which consisted of long rambling. I, at some times, get in my long rambling bag. We're live streamers. We're doing a live show. This is what happens, bruh. Like, what are we doing out here?
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? We have to write this shit, but I don't mean you. They throwing shots in the damn.
Oh, that's what he's laughing at. I see. I watched this before and I didn't remember that. God damn it.
Hell no! I'm sorry. I didn't expect that. I didn't. Usually, because this is a lawsuit. All right. This is a formal document. You don't expect an uppercut. All right. So let's go back. Okay. The 5150 Show consists of long, rambling, profanity-laced monologues by Corey Holcomb.
All right, typo in the lawsuit. Where's the Y on Corey? You got it a sentence up here, but you missed it here. You got a typo in the lawsuit. All right, let's continue.
Space by product commercials and solicitations. Damn. It's a business entity. Airs Corey, I guess. Oh, the show 5150 is a business that produces and airs the Corey Holcomb 5150 Show. Okay.
Wait, why did they put their address in there? Them niggas just slipped that address in there in that lawsuit because they know this. Everyone's gonna react to this, so we know where Corey Holcomb is stationed. Why they do that?
Okay. The true names and capacities, whether individuals. Okay, so he's leaving John Doe's, Jane Doe's 1 through 25. All right, here we go. Plaintiffs are informed and believe And again, let's just say this. Now, what's going to happen at some point if it makes it to this process is discovery. And y'all know Anton got the money to lawyer up. We have seen Corey's attorney. Anton got money. So a damn discovery where you get to depose people, that is one of the funner parts of being in it. Sometimes it could be, if you got to travel for it and stuff. But I get to sit there 6 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours, 2-3 days, depending on the case. And I just get to grill you minute by minute, get you to answer all of my questions. I get to investigate. And shit, a lot of times, real talk, people don't want to be sued, not because they might lose money, but they don't want to do the damn discovery process.
Fuck discovery.
That damn thing is all the skeletons come out, right? Anyway, the Anton's family alleged that each of the defendants are responsible in some manner for the occurrences herein alleged, and that plaintiff's injuries herein alleged were legally or approximately caused by the defendants.
Wait, whoa. The plaintiff's injuries? Injuries?
Get dude off the screen.
Oh. Man.
That's just saying, hey man, we think that Corey and his show and whoever else, they are the ones who did this. Wherever it is alleged that any act or omission was also done or committed by any specifically named defendant, plaintiffs hereby intend or to allege and do allege. All right, so this is just saying about the Jane and John Does. This is pretty legalese.
Yeah, this is bad, man. There's typos many places. This is terrible. This is terrible, man.
Plaintiffs believe that each of the defendants is an agent or employer. All right, so what is this saying that, hey man, Corey did it, he's responsible, the 5150 show is responsible, somebody's responsible, all right? That's just naming the parties. This is the jurisdiction. Okay, it says this court, which is in California, has jurisdiction over the case, and they're going to be asking for more than 35 racks. All right, so we don't know. Some people read this and say, oh, well, Anton Daniels, he's going to sue for $35,000. No. You have to put this in here to qualify to be in this courtroom, and you have to say that it's going to be more.
It says exceeds the sum of $35,000. Exceeds more than 35.
Than 35,000. So it could be 40,000. It could be 4 million. We don't know. In fact, you know what I want to do? I want to take a peek. I want to take a peek at the bottom to see if they tell us how much Anton is going to ask for. And when I say Anton, just know that I'm talking.
When you say Anton, it's a constant and consistent Freudian slip because you know Anton is behind this. Y'all remember when I said earlier he was being disingenuous, talking about, oh, the daughter and the wife took it upon themselves to sue. It's like, what are we doing out here? What kind of pathetic lie is that?
Talk about Anton's family. All right, let me see here.
That's what I did. I did not do that, man. I did not do that shit. I pointed to her face because she was the one that got caught in a lie talking about, oh, I don't care about things that are being spoken about me. I couldn't care less. Oh, no, she fucked it up. She said I could care less. Then she said it got us here. I pointed at her face. I did not mean to point at the mole. That was just a coincidence, a mere coincidence. I wasn't that close to the mole, too. There's a space, nigga. Come on. Y'all are reaching, man. That was not me.
No. So we don't know yet how much they're going to ask for. All right. They could ask for 1 million, 2 million. Now, y'all know Tasha K, and we're going to talk about this, but you can win $4 million, speaking of Tasha K, and not get paid. Tasha K was on Corey Holcomb's ass and had hooked up apparently with Corey's baby mama or something like that. Don't quote me on that, but Tasha K was saying that Corey ain't got a cent to his name. Now, I believe if you ask Corey will say, yeah, I ain't got a cent to my name. I got money, but I ain't got a cent to my name. And Tasha was talking about how, you know, Corey was so mad that he had to pay an extra $200, or he had to pay like $250 in child support a month or something like that. And he was outraged that, you know, it went from like 200 to 250 or something Tasha K was saying, but a very minimal amount. But that Corey was wilding out over the increase. You have to ask Tasha about that. I don't know. But let's just say that the increase was to $450 a month. You're gonna sue somebody for $1 million, $2 million, but they acting out over $450 a month. Now Corey making money. You see the super chats, and apparently he's going around on. I know his numbers are low. They've been low. His numbers are dropping. I know that, but he's still getting something.
Now, as we cook Corey's numbers because they're dropping, they're low compared to his old numbers. They're way higher than mine. They're way higher than most people's numbers. He's still killing it compared to the field. So we got to make that distinction when we talk about his numbers dusting it up and falling all the way off. When you're doing 20,000, 30,000 live viewers a stream and then you fall to 5 or 6, that's a significant fall off, but it's still way better than what we're doing. So we got to keep it, we got to put it in perspective a little bit.
And he's doing shows. That has to be something. So we making money, but you know, you can have money, but it might not be in your name. So that's another thing, right? Anyway, where do we leave off? Oh yeah, so Corey is being sued and Anton's family is gonna ask for at least $35,000.
We've seen this already.
Venue is proper. All right, here we go. The factual background. January of this year, boy, this was like a whole Cat Williams thing. There are still people eating off of this. Your boy House of Hypocrites. Shit, I mean, I was talking about him. What am I doing? It's crazy. I don't remember a beef between two content creators that has lasted this long. It's insane. January of this year, the Corey Holcomb show aired through YouTube, has a wide audience. That's true.
Now this is the problem. The show in reference that was aired January 13th. You can go to Corey Holcomb's show or channel right now and find that very show. Not a community guideline strike, still readily available on YouTube. Now, the significance of that is it didn't meet the criteria for cyberbullying or harassment. If you're not meeting YouTube, they have standards because they have advertisers. They're not going to allow that shit. They remove many videos. You can't beat it and prove it on YouTube. You couldn't report the video and get it taken down. You're not winning in court. Generally, when something happens to somebody and when they talk about grape charges or SAs and women are suing civilly, and folks wonder why the hell are you suing civilly instead of criminally, and they go with they always say that it's once you sue civilly, it's a lot easier to sue criminally because there's a whole line of evidence. The judge looked at it and said, yeah, they approved of it. So it's easier to actually prosecute somebody criminally after you won the civil case. It would be a lot easier for Anton to actually get a lawsuit off if he won the YouTube strike, guideline strike, if it was cyberbullying harassment. If it doesn't meet those standards and it didn't meet that basic criteria, how in the hell are you supposed to win in court for a lawsuit? That's insane.
True. January 13th, Anton, father of Leslie, husband of Sharita, appeared on the show.
I'm seeing a comment. I think if I said sue criminally, I fucked that up. I didn't mean suing criminally. I mean press criminal charges. I don't know what the fuck I said. I may have fucked that up. But you know what I mean. You would pursue criminal charges once you have that civil lawsuit. I don't remember saying criminal suit. If I did that, I didn't mean that. Niggas just fuck up when they're speaking. Yeah, y'all know what I'm doing, man. Come on, man.
After introductory comments were made by defendant Holcomb and the guest, the two individuals became involved in an intense, heated discussion, and provocative remarks were exchanged. That is true. There were some provocative remarks. What your boy say? Take your bitch with you. If you bring a bitch, stand on the bitch.
Right? I remember those. He didn't say stand on.
What? Mika. Like, god damn. That shit got wild.
Stand on the bitch is crazy.
So he's right when he says some provocative remarks were exchanged.
He said, explain the bitch. That's what he said. He said, explain the bitch. Stand on the bitch is crazy.
Who do y'all think got the best of this? The best of that introduction? Some people say, oh, well, he didn't say it again. Anton didn't say it again. Some people say, shit, he said it 3 times. How many times you need him to say it? Put Anton, if you more on Anton's side for that.
Now this, once again, disingenuous. He said it 3 times when Darlene was sitting between them. When Corey stood up, said, Darlene, don't get between 2 men or whatever he said. Don't get between 2 niggas. He said that. Then Anton refused to say it again. He said, I'm gonna respect you because I'm on my show. Anton is a motherfucking fraud, man. You can't act like he would have done something tough while discussing the lawsuit. We're discussing a lawsuit right now from the Daniels family towards Corey Holcomb. He called Corey Holcomb a snitch. Meanwhile, like, what are we doing out here, man?
And put C, put Corey, put A for Anton, C for Corey. Depending on who you think got the better of it. I think if a man says something 3 times to your face, man, you asking him to say it a 4th time, it's like, oh.
Nah, see, Corey didn't look good in that situation. Corey looks bad because he keeps reframing it as AI, as if Anton didn't stand up and say, let's go outside. He's being unaccountable like that incident didn't happen, which makes him look awful. He's telling everybody it's AI. Everybody's seen it live, 4K, and everybody's reactions weren't. It's not AI, bro. Like, I don't know what's wrong with Corey. It's not AI. But nonetheless, Anton had his security. He wanted to posture and say, let's go outside when the security would protect him. No one's getting a W for that. Nobody's a tough guy from that incident. Like, I don't know what we're doing out here.
Say it 18 times and watch what I'll do. All right, nigga, all right. All right, so provocative remarks. The following week, January 20th, Corey aired another 5150 show. During the show, and here we go, the defendant twice aired a photograph of plaintiff's daughter, Leslie, standing immediately in the back of an American flag. And again, this is
And what did he do? When he showed a picture of his daughter, did he ever utter the name Leslie Daniels? Did he identify Leslie Daniels like Anton does various times on his show? No, he did not. He said Anton's daughter, and he went in on Anton, saying, do not make any more daughters. You need to have sons. Cooking Anton when he said,
get dude off the screen.
Oh, God.
I don't remember this this photo. Now again, I blocked out the face. Just, you know, she 18 now and Anton filed this, but just on the strength. But y'all remember it.
No, she's 18 now. She can be in a thumbnail like she was on the House of Hypocrites thumbnail. She's a grown adult. Anton chooses to make his family public figures. He wants them to be famous for some reason.
So he showed this and he was saying some crazy shit. Do y'all remember some of the shit that he was saying? It was insane. So he showed a photo of the child, but let me just be clear. For the photo that y'all saw, I blocked it out. the photo that Corey showed was unredacted, unblurred of this minor. Some of y'all are going to be like, well, she's not a child. She was only 17. And see,
man, the child, this is the thing. YouTube has many guidelines and policies to protect folks. The cyberbullying and harassment is one of them, but the child safety is the biggest one. They don't play that shit. So if they didn't determine that there was anything wrong and it wasn't a child being violated in any type of way, I don't know, man. This is tough. This is tough.
That's the shit that gets y'all locked up for 25 years. You doing day for day.
Wait, what is he talking about?
You're like, well, she's not a child. She was only 17. And see,
that's that Floyd business. That's that NYC the future passport broing out in DR getting caught with 17-year-olds. That's his type of shit. It's filthy work.
It's the shit that gets y'all locked up for 25 years. You doing day for day. She's only 16, lead attorney. She got hair down, you know. He's a child. Right?
Wait. Why did he jump to that? They were talking about criticism and speaking about somebody as if they're an adult because it's for the guidelines to speak on them as an adult. This guy turned it into some weird pedo child confirming the age because they're trying to clap cheeks or some. When the hell did it turn into that?
Up until she's 18, she's a child. Well, the law says that at 17, you go, okay, listen. Whatever you want to say about your interactions, but at the end of the day, legally for this, she was a minor. Let's get that straight. She got C cops leader to y'all fuckers don't listen.
Bro, what part of the game is this?
I don't care nothing about no goddamn C cops.
What do you do? All right, let's move on, lead.
I don't care nothing about no fake IDs.
Let's move on, lead.
The child.
Move on. The fuck? Even saying that, what the fuck, man? Come on, lead.
So Corey showed the unredacted, unblurred photo of the child. Corey clearly identified Leslie as the daughter of Anton. Yeah.
Corey clearly identified the girl in the picture as the child of Anton's. Nowhere did he say Leslie Daniels. Nowhere did he identify her by name or anything like that. So somebody would somebody that knew them outside of knowing that he's related to or she's related to Anton would know. So any of her people that don't know anything, they know her, but they don't know her father. There's no actually, no, they seen the picture. What am I talking about? They seen the picture. It wasn't blanked out. They would know. The people that know her personally would know, yes. What the hell am I talking about?
Yeah. While the photo was shown, Corey Holcomb made disparaging and highly offensive statements about plaintiff and her father. And her mother, he did.
While the photo was shown, host Corey Holcomb made disparaging and highly offensive statements about plaintiff and her father. Where the fuck does it say the mother? Lead, you just added that shit, nigga.
Shown, Corey Holcomb made disparaging and highly offensive statements about plaintiff and her father. And her mother, he did. He did. Corey referred to plaintiff, the daughter, on the broadcast as an ugly ass dyke. I don't even remember that. He called her a bunch of shit. He was saying some wild shit. So apparently this was the bad thing. Corey called this child an ugly ass dyke. Corey knew at the time that the statement was made that the plaintiff was a minor. No.
Now we got some false news in the chat. This is not real. Flacco's name, he says multiple times, his name is Frederick Menyengo Jala. That grape case was against David Jala, his brother, or cousin, or relative, whoever the fuck he is. Nonetheless, Flacco still has other allegations as it relates to dealing with underage kids levied by Munchie B. Munchie B and No Jumper, Adam 22 and them, they're levying these claims. They're having discussions on No Jumper about Flacco potentially speaking to minors. So it's not a grape, but there might be some PDF stuff. It's in the air. I haven't looked at the evidence fully yet. Flacco said he denounced all of it. It's all bullshit. He showed the dates and everything. So I'm going to investigate that and see who's telling the truth and who's lying. But all these PDF claims with that aren't substantiated is crazy. But I'm definitely not defending a motherfucker that could be a PDF, like how Flacco was defending Lil Boom. I ain't doing that. So let's look at the evidence first. But that grape case, that was definitely David Jala, not Frederick Jala. But as it relates to the PDF stuff, the pedo stuff, the underage stuff, we got to look into that, man. That's nasty work. Whole bunch of nasty work out here. We're still going to react to Whack 100 getting caught sending that CP. So Whack 100 is also under review. Nasty work, man.
I'd have to go back and listen to it. I don't know if Corey knew that she was a child at the time. She's 17, so I don't know. Corey, I'll be honest with you, Corey don't be knowing a lot of shit. Y'all saw what he said about Flacco. He's 60 years old. Like, what does he know? His damn attorney don't know shit either. Did y'all see the shit his attorney was saying about me? None of them know nothing. They don't know shit. So it could be that he didn't know that she was a child, but okay, let's keep going. I don't know.
I always forget about this, I keep thinking that he beat it, like how Kevin Samuels beat the cancer, or mediocre tutorials and reviews beat the cancer. I always think that I keep forgetting that he's still currently fighting that fight. Fuck.
I have to go back and rewatch. I done forgot what he said. This was in January. The statement was made intentionally to disparage and demean plaintiff. I mean, that has to be true. The defendant expected at the time that he would profit monetarily by ridiculing Leslie and subjecting her to scorn. I mean, this is true if he said it on the show and he's taking super chats and he's taking memberships and he's taking ad revenue. The stream was monetized. So Corey knew that he was profiting while he said that.
Oh my God. Oh, yo, Anton, you better pray that you actually have nothing to do with this lawsuit, and you better pray that your daughter and your wife get smoked in this lawsuit and lose. You better pray that you're just tying up some of his money, but you're gonna have to pay for his lawyer fees if you lose. Yo, this is a complete L. What the fuck are you doing? If somebody takes the same letter of the law in this lawsuit and applies it to Anton Daniels and his content and the amount of people that he speaks about and covers, especially the black community, the way he speaks on motherfuckers, this will be bad. Being held to the standards of this, oh, you're profiting monetarily by ridiculing. So when he spoke about that 5-year-old child getting called the N-word by a racist white lady who ended up raising $1 million because folks that were racist were looking out for this woman, and he tried to justify it talking about fatigue. It's just black fatigue. They were sick and tired of black people from X, Y, and Z. And the people that he directly ridiculed, forget the people that he made excuses for, the people that he directly ridiculed. Are we going to have a case of tyranny suing Anton Daniels? What do we, like, come on, man. What are we doing out here?
Since his podcast has promotions for products that bring in substantial revenue. I was like, does he have products? But he does. How do I know? Because damn, O'Shea be wearing them. O'Shea done bought the merch.
Yeah. You see the hats that Anton has? The bag chaser hats?
Oh!
Same thing applies to Anton for everybody that he reviews and ridicules. How are we missing this?
I should make some merch. Y'all want me to sell some fucking hoodies? I've never sold merch. I want to be sure. Sometimes you'll buy something and the shit'll shrink up on you. I don't ever want that to happen to y'all. So I don't know. I haven't sold them, but we'll see. On the next show, January 27th, Corey exhibited for his audience a T-shirt which depicted Leslie as an ape and depicted Anton's wife as an ape.
All right, so we're suing the president of the United States for making Michelle and Barack Obama depicted as apes in his dusty ass commercial on Truth Social, which nobody, who the fuck has Truth Social? We always have to hear about what's posted on Truth Social on YouTube by somebody reporting what's on. Nobody has Truth Social, nigga. So we're gonna sue him for the same thing.
Corey explained that viewers of his podcast could purchase the T-shirt. Shit. I'm worried about selling merch because, you know, the hoodies might shrink. And this man out selling T-shirts with Anton's family as gorillas. Maybe my standards are too high. I just put anything on a goddamn shirt. Kind of fucked up. He alleged that all the money received from viewers would be donated to the family of a woman shot in Detroit by ICE. To date, no accounting. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Was that a scam? Who thinks, Corey, all the money that was
Oh shit.
that was donated from
that?
the shirts, all the sale, all the profits? Who think Corey donated that money to that white woman that got shot by ICE?
Did he say he was gonna donate that money? Because he said he sold out the shirts, so yikes, you're gonna have to pay up, man, if he really said that. Did he really say that?
Put a yes if you think Corey donated the money. Put a no if you like, hell no, that nigga kept that money. Was it a scam? I didn't even think about that. He did say he was going to donate that money. Y'all think he did? Put Y if you think he donated every cent. Put in if you like, he ain't donate that shit. God damn. First cause of action. All right, so here we go.
Wait. No, I just heard him say he was gonna send the family shirts, so he wasn't yo, what the hell is Gorilla Shirts gonna do? That's horrible. If that's true, man, what the hell?
Defamation. Corey Holcomb on his podcast,
You just lost a loved one. Take a Gorilla Shirt. What the fuck?
January 20th, falsely you know what I don't like? And shout out to, I mean, I got this document from House of Hypocrites. So I don't know if he did this or, you know, I would tend to think not. But I don't like these fucking highlights and this red underlining stuff. It's throwing me off. Sometimes attorneys do this. They'll put shit in bold. They'll put shit in all caps. You don't really, you're doing a lot by all this highlighting and underlining, to be honest.
It makes it annoying. Especially when the red underlines there. It's like, what are we doing?
Let me try to read it. Corey, on his podcast, falsely stated that Anton's daughter was a dyke. This is disparaging, homophobic, and misogynistic. It is a slur for a lesbian, particularly one who is masculine or butch. Anton's daughter is a heterosexual and is not a lesbian, for what it's worth.
Did he actually? Hold on.
The false light.
I see some of the stuff that's listed in here. I don't remember him. I guess my memory's bad. Because I don't remember him calling her a dyke explicitly. I remember him implicitly stating it by basically saying she's gonna have to pay for pussy like you do. He was saying stuff like that, but did he explicitly outright articulate that she was a dyke or look like? I don't remember that. I'm gonna have to review that.
Was made by defendants intentionally to demean plaintiff and subject her to ridicule. Defendants knew the statement was false at the time it was made, or they failed to use reasonable care to determine whether the truth or the falsity of the statement yet made What?
Made them and
defendants failed to use reasonable care to determine either the truth or the falsity of the statement, yet made them anyway without regard to their truthfulness. Yeah, I mean, if Corey is going around saying Poetic Flacco is a rapist, who thinks that Corey really investigated whether this minor was heterosexual or homosexual?
Now, when Corey was talking about the daughter, Corey was basically just...
Get dude off the screen.
Oh, God.
Get dude off the screen, man. Who the fuck is that? What's this motherfucker cat? I'm the captain now. Look at it. Hey, look.
As you can hear, he was disrespecting his daughter. Disrespecting the looks of his daughter. But it was kind of like spun off in a joke. When he was speaking about Flacco, it wasn't a joke. He was calling him a rapist. And he was saying, why don't they just say the actual word? I'm like, nigga, monetization is a thing, sir. If we go around saying that the real word multiple times, we're going to see that monetization stripped from the video. That's why we say grape. I don't know why he doesn't understand that. Maybe he gets a YouTube pass and they just allow him to monetize everything because of the celebrity. But I don't get it.
He didn't. He was just talking. Just talking about a girl. Just talking about a girl's sexuality. Now, is this the first time that Corey has talked about girls' sexualities? Wasn't he talking about a 5-year-old sucking on a bottle? And
yeah, that's weird, man. That is weird. Like if you were, because people say that Sharita goes both ways, his wife. They imply that she goes both ways. She was hooking up with Island Girl Q. All sorts of bullshit you see on YouTube. We don't know what's true. They're all rumors. It's all fuckery. We heard of that, the threesome rumor, all that stuff. They try to put that on Rita, a grown adult. To put that on a child is weird. To be talking about a child sexual, why are you looking at a child? That's what Corey does too much. Even when he's talking about that 5-year-old, he needs to stop sexualizing children.
And y'all remember that and being bounced on a lap?
Weird, man. PDF type shit.
You know, Corey joking about little girls. That ain't nothing for him.
Yeah, and he's judging his daughter's looks as if she's not she's 18 now. But at the time, as if she wasn't a 17-year-old child. Like, why would you judge her looks like you would be judging a woman's looks? She's not a woman. She has years to develop. She's a child. Don't look at a child that way. That's weird. That's where I'm like, yeah, I know you're making jokes, but at the same time,
Weirdo.
So based on this, Anton's family is saying they are entitled to recover compensatory damages.
Please. Nigga, please, man.
Plaintiff maintains that defendants knew the statements were false and acted with a conscious disregard of the child's rights. The statements were made with oppression and malice in an effort to disparage plaintiff and damage her personal reputation and to subject her to ridicule among her friends, classmates, and the viewing audience.
He said it in a rap, that's not gonna go. He said it in a rap, good man, good luck. Good, if that's where he said it in the rap, oh my, the lawsuit is looking more fragile by the minute.
So he is asking for,
do you know what I said to motherfuckers in my rap? In my songs? Like, what?
Compensation based number 1 on defamation. And I'm gonna explain all of this a little later, guys. Number 2, false light.
Yo, I once said, say what the fuck you feel. What did I say? I say what the fuck you feel, my nigga. Call it late abortion when I kill your kids. I once said that in a rap song. Oh. Rap gets carried away. This is rap. What are we talking about? Call it late abortion when I kill your kids? Why the fuck? What? Who the It's rap though. Like, come on, man. And that was like 15 years ago, nigga. So like, come on.
Anton says that his daughter, that the statements that Corey made about his daughter on the podcast showed the daughter in a false light. Corey falsely stated that the daughter was a dyke. The word dyke, disparaging, homophobic. So he knew, Corey knew that the statements would create a false impression about the daughter. And Corey acted in reckless disregard. I know the judge gonna be, shout out to Anton, but I know the judge gonna be mad as hell looking at all these goddamn highlights. Hopefully that's just the way that I downloaded this and that's not what was actually in the documents. Defamation of Leslie with respect to the t-shirt.
If the judge gets the document the same way, he probably just throw it out based on the fucking highlighting alone. He's like, nigga, I ain't reading this shit. Like, what?
All right, so the same thing. There was a picture of a t-shirt. We talked about that. The depiction of black people as apes and or monkeys and or gorillas and or chimpanzees.
Coming from Anton Daniels, there's no way that he's Jesus Christ. Talking about victim Olympics. You're the leader of, we can go to Anton's channel right now and watch him talk shit about black people in several videos. Talking about black fatigue to this day. But this is in the lawsuit. Are we fucking serious?
Is a deeply rooted, racist, and dehumanizing trope with a long history designed to deny the humanity of African-descended people and justify slavery and discrimination. Oh, shit. We going back to slavery. Kunta Kinte, 18 years a slave. Is that what that t-shirt meant? It's like, fuck. We going deep with that damn t-shirt, ain't we? God damn. I mean, but...
Nah, even lead, man. Like, they're reaching to hell for that, man. They are reaching to hell for that one.
If a white man calls your black daughter an ape, are you gonna feel away? Now, maybe you should, maybe you shouldn't. It's just words, sticks and stones, but there is something there.
Oh, come
right?
on, man.
But this isn't a white man, this is a black man. What do white people say all the time? Why do black people get to say the N-word that we don't,
Honestly, if that's the case, then maybe Tasha K should sue him for calling her Monkey K all the time. Maybe she should win that judgment and then pay Cardi B back for the judgment that she owes. Because he always calls her Monkey K, so...
Oh, there, there's some play there. Man. Black man to black man, black on black humiliation and violence. This image is understood to be so degrading and demeaning that...
Shit, salute to Random University. I almost missed this. Shout out to you, man.
It could not possibly be passed off as satire or humor. The image of the daughter as an ape was and is defamatory.
This is the thing. You can't say, you say not caring is one thing, whether or not someone can be sued over it is another thing. Well, not caring kills your emotional distress. You're suing the motherfucker for emotional distress. And then you go on air and say, yeah, we don't care. We do it for the clout. It got us here on Tasha K. Anton says all content is good content, but I don't, that will kill your case. I don't know how that would not kill your case, but yeah, good luck with that.
Don't you feel like he's talented enough to leave the perceptions of content trolling alone?
But look where it got him. We're here with you because of it.
True. Because I wouldn't have called you unless it was,
And she wouldn't have called you unless it was something like this. So you damn well know it got us here with you. get the benefits on one side and then sue on the other. Make it make sense.
We stop.
The daughter is entitled to recover damages. All right, the fourth cause of action, defamation of the wife. Defendant, shit, I'm gonna just read the highlighted portions. Apparently, those are the most important. Defendant Holcomb's exhibit of the t-shirt with the picture, and again, let's see the picture of the chimps, the apes. So this is them, this is it right here. Oh shit.
Yeah, that picture, this really identifies his daughter and his wife. This does a good job. They're even labeled somewhere in black font, so we can't see it. Fuck are we doing out here?
You got Papa Ape. Who did this, man? Oh, no, I didn't even see this. Oh, wait, what's the girl's name? Leslie. So maybe this was a bad transcription, but it's supposed to say, this is dedicated to you, Leslie? Oh my God. It says Lane, but did they pick it up wrong?
Is that really what it transcribed there? Is that what did he actually say the name there? I don't recall. I'm gonna have to look into this because I should have probably looked into that before because that I don't.
Says, hey, leave my family out of this, and this is the goddamn family. This apparently is the daughter. Who drew this up, man? This is terrible.
Yo, why is he trying to make it seem like it was Leslie and it just got picked up wrong? Like, what are we doing out here, man?
This is fucked up, Corey. Let's see here. All right, so we got the t-shirt. And again, so we talked about the t-shirt with respect to the daughter. Then you got the t-shirt also with respect to the wife. So we're not really going to go through this.
Y'all put a 1 in the chat if y'all want to see Whack 100 getting confronted on Clubhouse for sending CP. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all want to continue this. We could get right back into this after the Whack 100 thing. But 1 in the chat if y'all want to see Whack 100 getting exposed for sending CP.
The same thing. They want punitive damages, not just compensatory damages, punitive damages. You got IIED, also known as the intentional infliction of emotional distress. What does Anton say? He says, listen, by publicly declaring my daughter to be an ugly dyke and by exhibiting and selling a t-shirt containing a picture of her as an ape, Corey and the 5150 show caused Anton's daughter to suffer severe emotional distress.
Unfortunately, the uncle said that he spoke to Anton while he was on his podcast, the What Up Though podcast. He called in, said he spoke to Anton. The daughter knows nothing about it. She don't watch that type of stuff. He keeps it away from her. So that's going to be an article that's going to be reviewed during the case because he wasn't under oath. He wasn't being prosecuted. He just offered that information.
Corey knew that Leslie would
and then the rest of the family were laughing about it jovially, talking about, oh no, she was really distraught. There might be lawyers watching this, playing it up. Like, come on, man.
Hear the false and degrading description of her and would know that Corey and the 5150 show were hawking a t-shirt with an image of her as an ape. Gorillas in the mist. Anton's daughter did, in fact, hear the defamatory description of her and see the degrading t-shirt. Oh, my God. And I think this is what Anton said, right? He said that the daughter, don't quote me on this, but that the daughter was broken. So, yeah, this got back to her.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
What you knew from back in the day. That he's not that person no more.
Well, understand this. Corey gonna be a little, his man gonna be a little shook his next show here.
We put on.
Well, he's not done yet. Trust me, he ain't done.
But still in all, if we had to put on them Anton shirts and go fuck Corey up tonight. Hey, I don't watch. I can't say I go on this.
I don't like him. Oh, step, none of that, right?
Of course, the same.
Where the hell is that moment? Yo, what is going on today?
Well, he's not done yet. Trust.
Wasn't it right in the beginning, Chad?
I know she 18, just out of respect.
Brother, this is his other brother.
Nah, this the other brother.
This the brother who would have fought.
Man, what a fail. I was looking for the spot where the brother said that the daughter didn't care about it. It would have been great to play it right back to back with this statement, but you know, failed today. Didn't have my ducks in a row. It is what it is. If y'all want to hear that statement, rewind all the way back to the beginning somewhere where I could actually find it. Outside of that, let's get back into this.
And you know how vicious kids can be, especially, you know, in high school and stuff. They were probably hating on her anyway because she got over 300 medals. So, you know, anytime you doing really good, people gonna come up and try to knock you down a few pegs. And now you got a 60-year-old man calling you a dyke, a 60-year-old man saying all types of shit. And it's interesting, Anton is only talking about one statement that Corey made. But Corey made a ton of statements about this daughter. So it's interesting that they're only pursuing one. I mean, it was some crazy stuff that was being said about this girl. Corey knew that the emotional distress would probably result from their conduct or gave little to no thought to the probable effects of their conduct. Now, here's the thing. People were saying, oh, well, you know, this is fair, all's fair in love and war. And, you know, Anton also talked about children, right? Who was he talking about? The black Israeli, what is it? I don't know. There was some video circulating of him talking about children or something.
Anton was talking about the black Hebrew Israelites, talking about their wives, and the wives look dirty and dusty, the children look dirty and dusty. He was talking shit about the wives and the children of the Hebrew Israelites. That was him, and then he said it's apples and oranges. He was speaking generally, but then he spoke directly, specifically about tyranny. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right. It's not tyranny as in like the actual tyrannical tyranny. Like her name's tyranny. Like I can't, yeah. I'm not explaining it any better. But nonetheless, he went in on her and her children. So tyranny better be lining up to try to sue Anton and get that video because it's the same damn shit.
Something like that. But so people are saying, hey man, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Corey can talk about Anton to make Anton feel away. But this is what Anton is saying. Anton's saying, well, if you want to talk about me to make me feel away, then that's fine. But do you guys think that Corey really thought about how the girl would feel?
She don't feel away. Anton don't feel away. They just trying to get back at Corey because what he said to Tasha K. Tasha K asked him, is he handling it? He's like, yeah. He's getting his ducks in a row. He said that he wants revenge against Corey. That's what this is about. Because if this wasn't about revenge and it's about the words being uttered and your daughter's feelings, then you would have probably been trying to sue Lakeisha Keisha for calling your daughter ugly and your wife ugly 30, 40 times. You would have been trying to do that. But Lakeisha Keisha would be trying to sue you. That's what thing about Anton. Anton doxed Lakeisha Keisha put her personal information out there on YouTube, deleted the video, people captured the video. She should be suing him. Trying to out Freezy and Freezy's family. Like, this guy, he's just, it makes no sense. Like, how do you do what you do on this platform and then think that you can sue somebody else for the same behaviors that you exhibited time and time again?
Because the girl is Anton's daughter, but anybody who has kids know that as they grow up, kids have their own mind. They're actually two different people from the parents. The parents and the children are two different people. So if you want to go at the father, okay, but if you're going at the kid has her own feelings. So I guess the question is, put yes if you think Corey thought about the girl's feelings, or put no if you think, well, shit, I just think Corey was trying to hurt Anton. I don't think Corey actually reflected on how this girl would feel.
Corey was trying to hurt Anton, and Corey didn't give a shit about how his daughter felt. I don't even think that he considered that his daughter would even watch it or be a part of it. Corey Holcomb's show in the beginning has a disclaimer basically saying that he's not going to be legally held liable for anything because these are all jokes and this is entertainment. So I don't think Corey's thinking about any of this shit like that, which goes into the case where they say that he doesn't consider these things.
I don't know.
Didn't Corey drag his own kids on his show? Like, he's not concerned about these. Corey's different, man.
Anton says that Corey's conduct was a gross and despicable and beyond. Corey's conduct was gross, despicable, and beyond the bounds.
All right, is this real, man? Defendant's conduct was gross, despicable, and beyond the bounds of human decency. What is with the double and here? This paralegal, this motherfucker is fired. Who drafted this shit up?
Of human decency. Corey was guilty of malice and oppression. As a result of the despicable racist trope, the defendant is entitled to an award. Not only,
you mean the plaintiff is entitled to an award
of compensatory damages, but of punitive damages as well.
Wait, where does it say this nigga's adding shit? Where does it say that?
Then you got intentional infliction of emotional distress, also about the shirt. And then you got a violation of California Civil Code. Says that Corey violated California Civil Code by displaying the photograph of the daughter, a minor, without prior permission of plaintiff or her parents.
See, this is the part that I don't understand. Why wasn't YouTube all over this? If this was the violation that it's said to be, where is the cyberbullying, harassment? Where is the child safety guidelines why is this fully monetized, fully available, undisputed, even though it was reported? How are you beating that?
For commercial gain or profit. Do you guys think that Corey displayed the daughter's photo for gain or profit? Wasn't he selling a goddamn t-shirt? This is dedicated to you, Leslie?
See, this is damning. If they didn't report the video, but they're filing a lawsuit, that's going to be questioned. Why didn't you report the video if it's cyberbullying, harassment, and all these things, and it's against YouTube guidelines? Why did you go for a lawsuit instead of reporting the video? So many questions.
Didn't he have her up on that $1 million supposed billboard or whatever behind them, that backdrop? While super chats were rolling in, while memberships were rolling in, while ad revenue was rolling in? Didn't he have that?
Man, I'm this lawsuit, man. I'm starting to look at this like how did I'm still looking at this because there's so many typos. There's so many typos, so many flaws in this lawsuit. Why do we as the public have the lawsuit, but Corey denies being served the lawsuit? This goes back into algorithm games, clout chasing, capitalizing off a situation, having people speak about it for prolonged months. That's what I see. I don't think there's going to be anything coming up out of this. This would be asinine. Like, why would Anton do this to himself? It was if he wins, he's setting a precedent that would subject him to fuckery.
Says the defendant's conduct was knowing and intentional. At the time that the defendant Holcomb displayed the photograph during his podcast, he stated that it was a photograph of Anton Daniels' daughter. See, that's the thing. You can be like, well, lead on the t-shirt, it wasn't Leslie, it was an ape. What's the problem? Corey held up the shirt and said, ha ha, this is Anton's daughter. Ha ha. So it's
all right, man. At this point, I think I'm gonna get drug tested, because at this point,
You want to sit there and stay on the weed?
I must be smoking entirely too much. I don't remember any of this. Lead, are you misleading us, or am I don't remember him holding up the show and saying ha ha shirt and saying ha ha, this is Anton's daughter. When did that happen?
You know, he's saying that that's her. And then again, he had her on the backdrop. So, Anton wants compensatory damages in an amount to be proven at trial, punitive damages for the first, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth.
Once again, the lead said that Anton has nothing to do with this case. This is Leslie and Sharita Daniels. Why did he say
compensatory damage?
Why did he say this?
So, Anton wants compensatory damages in an amount to be proven at trial.
Anton wants compensatory damages? He said, and he referred to Anton many times in this case when Anton's name is not, like, it says the plaintiffs pray for the following relief. Prayer for relief? Bro, this is not real, man. This is not real, man. We've been hoodwinked, finessed. Why do y'all listen to niggas on YouTube? Like we know shit. Like, what are we doing out here? This can't be real. Like,
trial, punitive damages for the first, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth causes of action. Oh shit, he wants attorney's fees. También, claro, obvio. You gotta have the attorney's fees, and for costs of litigation. So he's asking for money, guys. What do you think? Do you think he's got a good case or a bad case? Now, this was filed on the 24th of February.
No, we got audio from what the judge said after they read this case. You want to hear what the judge said? We have audio.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
Word from the judge.
Now, supposedly, when you get a lawsuit filed, you got 30 days to respond. You got about a month to respond, depending on the jurisdiction.
Man, this point right here, man. Like, why didn't he do this? Like, come on. Shout out to Gil at Night. Like, come on. File a cease and desist. Like,
diction. So that would mean that Corey has until March 24th to respond, right? So as Corey responded to this, but maybe not quite, because you gotta consider it's not the date that you file the case, it's the date that it's served. So was Corey served in March? Was he served this month? The clock starts basically when you're served.
Now, is it normal standard procedure that the public gets the case before the defendant is able to be served? Has that ever happened? Is that normal?
So he might not be served yet. Right? This is interesting. Now let me show you guys this.
He might not be served yet. So this may be, like he's saying this like So you can't. The fact that he said he may not be served yet, which Corey Holcomb is basically saying that he hasn't been served yet, and you're saying that he may not be served yet. So it's normal practice to be able to publicly view a lawsuit without the person being served the lawsuit yet.
Yes.
Should have went to law school.
We can kind of take a look to see kind of what's going on with this, right? Let me show y'all this. All right, so what happened again? January 13th, Corey and Anton get into it. January 20th, Corey displays, and again, none of this, guys, let me just say this again, none of this is legal advice. All right, just information, just for entertainment and educational purposes. All right, Corey, now Corey's show only airs on Tuesdays. So that's why you got January 13th, January 20th, January 27th, right? These are all Tuesdays. So Corey and them get into it. Corey and Anton get into it on the 13th. The next Tuesday, Corey airs a clear, unblurred photo of Anton's 17-year-old daughter, calls her a slur. He makes sexualized and degrading remarks about her to an audience of tens of thousands. And we can just assume that it's probably got 100, 200,000 views by now. So at least 200.
The error in his judgment with this lawsuit. Now, I'm going to come back and do a part 2 chat. I'm going to restart my system. I'm having a lot of glitches. I don't think y'all can see it. But the error in his ways with this. Do you know that once upon a time, somebody messaged me on Twitter talking about they're going to sue the shit out of mediocre tutorials and reviews because he was reviewing their video, talking mad-ish about the person, basically stepping on the lines of defamation, making wild assumptions and putting it on that person because he was making content. The lawsuit never went anywhere. The person never sued mediocre tutorials and reviews, but there was a person behind the video. Anton has thousands of videos. We review thousands of people, content creators, regular people, people that put up their videos to go viral. He has commentary and he says a lot of degrading and a lot of fuckery to these people are about these people. If he thinks that suing somebody for speaking negatively about his wife, who he put out there many occasions, his daughter's another thing. You're not supposed to be talking about minors and doing it. His daughter's is a whole different situation. But his wife being in the suit and trying to set this precedent, it's just like, bro, you're fried. What are you doing? And his daughter, he should have brought that up with YouTube. That's a guideline infraction, if anything.
1,000 people maybe had the opportunity to look at that. Then the next Tuesday, Corey displays a t-shirt depicting Anton's daughter and Anton's wife as apes. He offers the shirt for sale to viewers, claiming the proceeds would go to charity. However, no accounting of the funds have been provided. Right? And then so a month later, bam. Anton's family files this lawsuit.
It's pathetic.
All right, so that's kind of the backdrop. Now, who's involved? We got the daughter, again, 17 years old, high school. She lives in Michigan. She has no real social media presence that I know of, but she's an elite Taekwondo athlete. I think Anton said she...
And this is where the protections for Corey Holcomb comes in. She's an elite Taekwondo athlete with over 320 medals, 280 plus gold. Olympic trial contender. An Olympian. So there's limited... She's a limited purpose public figure, which means she can be spoken about within certain limits and confines. She's not protected like the average private figure that's a minor. It's like when LaMelo Ball or like Julian Newman or one of those child stars that were playing basketball, like people spoke about them however they wanted because they were a child star, they were a public figure. They may have been a minor, but
he's an Olympic trial contender. Is that right? And then the wife of Anton resides with him in Detroit. And she's on his shows sometimes, but I don't think she has her own show. And then the defendants, Corey Holcomb, we know him and the 5150 show. And again, as I pointed out, Anton is not a plaintiff. This is only brought by his family, by his daughter and his wife. Now, what do we got? The causes of action. What is Anton talking about? He's saying
the lawsuit is not by Anton. It's brought on by his daughter and his wife. Now, what is Anton talking about? Wait, what?
Brought by his family, by his daughter and his wife. Now, what do we got? The causes of action. What is Anton talking about?
Brought on by his daughter and his wife.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
His daughter and his wife are not YouTubers. His daughter and his wife are not getting involved in YouTube beefs. Well, his wife actually did get involved in a YouTube beef, and she was on YouTube. But his daughter's not a part of that. This is all Anton's doing. Anton gets them into. This is Anton who needs to be accountable for putting his family in the line of fire. This is ridiculous, man. This is the very same man who uttered these words as it relates to Corey Holcomb.
Hey, anybody that's friends with Corey, anybody that hang around that, hey man, don't do nothing. Don't say nothing out of pocket. Is a snitch. Is a hoe. He a hoe. He a snitch in every facet of the word. Is a snitch. He a hoe, and that will backdoor you.
I've seen him do it.
You don't mention what nobody else got going on with their family. Under no circumstances do you, if I beef with anybody, if I have a disagreement with somebody, I never, ever, under no circumstances, say some shit about that. I could see it with my own eyes, man. I don't know what the they got going on over there. That ain't my business. It ain't my business. I don't know nothing about what you got going on in your life. Hey, anybody that's friends with...
So that was Anton pretty much calling Corey Holcomb a snitch while exposing himself for his situation with his side chick, Mika. That was him calling him a snitch. And now we have Anton hiding behind his daughter and his wife like he always does, using them as a convenient shield for this lawsuit when we know who's behind it.
He's saying, number one, defamation per se. Why? That's for Leslie saying that Corey called Leslie a homophobic slur on air.
See, this is one of those reasons why some of the content creators come disguised as regular fans and they try to disparage my use of drops. They're like, oh, we don't want, why all these sound effects and blah, blah, blah. It's because they get very mad when I hit them with one of these. Where we at? Why am I struggling today? Where my drops at?
Boy.
Because when I do this,
Boy.
they can't be like, oh yeah, you're doing a homo, you're not, I'm doing this and I'm levying all these, no I'm not. This is a sound effect, sir.
Boy.
So when I do that, they get real mad because they can't hold me to nothing. When Corey Holcomb's calling everyone backdooria and sprinkling the zest on everybody, it's like folks are hitting folks with lawsuits. It's nasty work out here.
False light also.
Like you can't slander folks. Like there's obviously like when I refer to folks doing that, it's because they said or done some zesty shit. So I make a joke out of it and hit the drop. But like it's not a serious claim. I'm not defaming anybody. I'm not doing what, because sometimes Corey Holcomb goes too far. He literally insinuates folks are zesty based on nothing. Not commentary, not actions. He just, oh, this guy's backdooria. He must be. It's like, why? Why are you trying to make everybody backdooria so you have more options? Because that's what it seems like for Corey. It's very weird. Nonetheless, let's get back into this.
Leslie placing her as in a false, offensive public light. We got defamation against Corey for what he said about Leslie, or this one about the putting her on the, on the shirt, on the merchandise as a gorilla. Defamation. Sharita is bringing this one again for the ape on the shirt. Both Leslie and Sharita have their own independent claims for intentional infliction of emotional distress.
Now, Leslie got outed by Anton's brother, saying on the podcast, unsolicited, saying that she doesn't know about this. She's not hurt by any of this. She's just doing her thing. And then Rita herself confessed on Tasha K that she doesn't care about any of this. None of this stuff bothers her. Anton even said it himself. His wife does not see any of this unless he appoints her to it. Unless he shows her, I got this going on. She doesn't know anything going on. She doesn't care. It's not affecting her. It got her to Tasha K. But now, when we get to line 6, you're going to try to sue for extreme and outrageous conduct, causing severe distress. Ma'am, respectfully.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
You can't do both. Not in this instance. You can't do both.
Absolutely. 100%.
Okay.
Crossing all T's, dotting all I's.
That's what he meant. That's what he meant. Crossing all T's, dotting all I's. That was the lawsuit.
Fuck about what's going on the internet. Rita don't even look at the internet unless I tell her, hey, listen, I'm about to be on the internet doing this particular thing. Crossing all T's, dotting all I's. Rita don't give a fuck about what's going on the internet. Rita don't even look at the internet unless I tell her, hey, listen, I'm about to be on the internet doing this particular thing.
Something. So now your wife is a casualty of war.
Don't give a fuck about what's going on the internet. Rita don't even look at the internet unless I tell her, hey, listen, I'm about to be on the internet doing this particular thing.
Something. So now...
So Anton, this is a confession that it's your fault. Rita don't give a fuck about none of that. She said she don't give a fuck about none of that. It got her to Tasha K. She don't care. But she only sees it unless you're showing her it. So you showed her the stuff that caused her emotional distress to the point where she's suing Corey Holcomb now? This is a very convoluted, dusty lawsuit that I suspect goes nowhere. Especially with the anti-slap. Oh, geez, let's get into that too. There's a lot here.
Girl, let me see if I can do this. Let me see if I can find what Corey said. Corey said so much about that girl. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, he did. I don't remember half the shit, to be honest.
He said,
yo, we can get these likes up to 150 at least, chat. Let's get these likes up to 150. Oh shit, I'm supposed to start a second version.
It's gonna take me too long to go through it, but he said a lot about that girl, guys.
What are we at? We at 100. Yeah, we doing a part 2. We're gonna name it something different because I'm pretty sure folks don't even care about this topic anymore at this point because I'm very late. We had to do some spring cleaning and some maintenance and shit, so you know what I mean. That's why I've been very late with this show. But we are gonna come back. I want to talk about the WAC 100 case. I know somebody in the chat wanted me to get to that, but folks voted for against reacting to that. So we're definitely gonna come back to that. The WAC 100 CP and the rest of this. What do we have here? 156. We have not much actually. Not much. We're gonna have to mix this show up with multiple things. All right, chat, we wrapping this one up. Make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. Shout out to everybody that's been here viewing and hitting that like button. Make sure you hype the videos as well. We have a lot of content coming out because we had kind of a, you know what? I'm not gonna send the details. We'll speak later, chat. We out. Yeah.